Okay, I was actually waiting till I get the complete information about this topic I wanted to discuss before I would launch out. But I found out that if you are waiting till you have everything, if you are waiting till you know everything, you may never say anything. Like, you don't have to wait till you are perfectly perfect or that you know it all before you could say something that you know. So I learned something in church last Sunday and I would love to share that with you. Last Sunday we learned about purpose, and to me it was in a new dimension. It's not as if I was just learning about purpose for the very first time, but someone who comes with a fresh approach to the topic and makes you think that, oh, probably what you have learned in the past years were not as explicit and sound as you are actually knowing. So last week I got to find out that we also have spiritual purpose. Just as you have your generic purpose to life and what you want to do here on earth, we also have spiritual purpose to your own life too. For example, now the speaker gave an instance of our younger brother that while they were still in their teenagehood, they went for a particular service, and right there they prayed like they have never prayed before. The brother got home and slept immediately, and when he woke up, he had an answer, he had a solution. Now he could have been praying for that thing for a long period of time, and it may not be. And another thing is that he was actually on the right path to discovering purpose, because purpose will not meet you at the state of confusion. No, purpose will meet you at the part where you are finding it. And one thing about purpose is that you don't have to find it, you discover purpose, because in the volume of the books everything about your destiny has been written out. So you are not looking for it because it's not lost, rather you are discovering it because it is embedded in you, it is hidden, it is right inside of you. So you have to just open up yourself and discover the truth about yourself. So purpose is not missing, it's not lost, that you would have to find it. It is embedded, it is closed up in you. You just have to discover your purpose. So he went home, he slept, and he had a dream where an angel walked up to him, gave him a sheet of paper, and when he opened it, what was written in there was pastor. You know, it got me because that was just like a very simple approach to knowing what you should be. Now imagine you've seen that thing. What else would you be looking for? You would rather walk and channel your energy towards that path. Now there are many people out there who don't even know the path that they are in, who don't even know what they are actually meant to be. Why not go back to God, who is the original master planner of your life? Why not go back to God, the one that has written everything about you? Why not go back to God, the one that knows the components that makes you up? Why not go back to God, the one who knows everything and who knows you? The Bible says he knows you even before you were born. He knows you even before you came to life, even before you became a being. He knows you already. He has engraved you on the palm of his hands. That's why it is very confusing when people who should go to God are now going to people like themselves. People like themselves do not have the rule and power over you. Rather, it is God who has created you that has the rule and power over you. You should go back to him and learn what you should do. Go and hear from God. Who are you? What are you to do on earth? Who are you? What should what should be your path? What is that thing that you know that you want to really do? That is your purpose. So purpose is all encompassing, very, very, very broad. Yes, purpose is very broad, and like I said, I discovered that there is a spiritual angle to purpose. Purpose is deep. There is a spiritual angle. Just like you have your generic purpose and you already know what you want to do. Okay, this is the chart I'm planning for my life. How about the spiritual aspect? How about the spiritual aspect? If you go back to the Bible, you will notice that we have gifts that the Bible admonish us as Christians to covet. It said covet the best gift, but it didn't tell us which is the best gift. So it's left for you to discern. It's left for you to decide which is the best gift. That's left for you. But you have one in you that is also meant to help you in your spiritual journey. While we have different kind of gifts, we have revelational gifts, we have the gifts of word of prophecy, word of wisdom, word of knowledge. These are the gifts that are, I'll just summarize. Discover that part. Are you someone that when you sleep you dream a lot, and you don't just dream anyhow dream, but the kind of dream you dream is the dream that God speaks to you? Like, for example, when I was in my teens, we will always be told that you have to find how God speaks to you. You have to know how God speaks to you. You have to find the channel that God speaks to you. And I was always wondering, okay, what channel does God speak to me about? And I decided to find it. And I discovered that, okay, over time, God speaks to me through dream. You must quieten your spirit to know what God is saying. We live in a chaotic world that everybody and everything is always busy, carried away by the affairs of this life. Everybody and everything is always busy, forgetting our Creator, forgetting that in due time we would all leave everything and would report back to God, giving Him the totality of what we have done here on earth, how we have spent our life. So, there is a whole lot to being here on earth, beyond going to offices, doing this, providing for the family, doing this, making friends, gathering connection. They are good. Awesomely, they are very good. But these are not the priorities. These are not all there is to life. There is more to life than just frolicking around the world. These are not all there is. So finding finding that thing that gives you fulfillment, finding that thing that makes God happy about you is what you should discover. Like I said, it excites me to know that there is actually something called spiritual purpose, and you must discover this to aid you on your spiritual journey. So I'm charging you today, go and discover your spiritual purpose. First, quieten your spirit. When you quieten your spirit through a process of dedicating time and giving all your, giving your priorities to God, and giving your priorities to God means putting God first in everything that you do, and being intentional about knowing Him. God is not a God of magic or God that just gives. He gives to committed hands. If you are committed to His work, He will give you just the same measure. So God is not just He just gives as he wants to give to anyhow person. No, He's strategic about His gifts. So for you to know that which He has given you, like I said, go back to the master planner, go back to the master builder, go back to the omniscient that knows everything, and He would, tell you what to do. The Bible says, if any of you lack wisdom, ask from God. There are so many things God can give, and there are so many things God can bless us with, but most of us are not opening up to ask God what we want. Do you think God is just all about prosperity, all about protection? He's also concerned about the details of your heart, details of your life, the things that you think, oh, I don't think this thing is too necessary to talk God about. It is. Nothing is too small, nothing is too big. God should be involved in every area of your life. So while you're on a journey to fulfilling purpose, ask yourself, have you discovered the spiritual aspects of it?